People of the internet, I go by the name of Don Thomas, and you all are now witnessing the very first episode on my YouTube channel, in which the episodes will be called Downtime. I go by the name of Don Thomas, which is actually my legal last name. But yeah, man. I'm excited. Yeah. Woo, let's get excited. Woo, let's get excited. As you can see in the title, I wanted to kind of go over some personal reasons as to why I even started the channel, right? So everybody's a YouTuber now, or everybody's starting a channel now. That's the thing to do, whatever. But I wanted to go ahead and share some of the reasons why I started the channel, why it's important to me, why I started it, a little bit of who I am. We're going to keep it light, man. This is going to be very introductory. It's the first one. Bear with me. I'm still figuring out the angles and the lighting. Right now, I'm literally just shooting this off my phone. I got a tripod. I got some natural light coming in through my windows. I wanted to go ahead and dive right in, man, because I could talk, I'd be talking, but let's keep this light, as I said. Let's keep this very introductory. So yeah, why did I start a YouTube channel? Why did I personally start a YouTube channel? For me personally, I'll give you 3 reasons, right? So I think I'm gonna title this 3 reasons why. So reason number 1, and they're not really in a specific order, really, but kind of whatever. Reason number 1. Honestly speaking, all right, backtrack. So I used to have a podcast, right? I used to have a podcast that was very short-lived. I think I did like 2-3 episodes, whatever. This like maybe like a year ago, whatever. And it was called Downtime. And exactly that. Everybody was doing podcasts. Everybody had a podcast, whatever. And I wanted to have a podcast, right? But it was very trial and error. It was very, I feel like it was premature. I feel like there was a lot of elements that I wanted to incorporate, and I just suck at consistency, but this is also going to help me get better with consistency by starting this. But yeah, I had a podcast called Downtime where it was literally the same thing. So I'm literally taking that concept from last year, whatever year that was, and adding a visual aspect to it. So here we are. I started this channel because I wanted my own platform, right? I wanted our own platform. I feel like nowadays on the internet, everybody's throwing their 2 cents in the pot, man. Everybody's talking on something, speaking on something, whether it's on Twitter or on Instagram or whatever. But I always wanted my own platform to throw my own 2 cents in the pot, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable. Am I the smartest person in the world? No. But I feel like I can have conversations that can help or motivate or just make other people think. And I just wanted to be heard, man. I just legit wanted to throw my own 2 cents in the pot. I feel like it was important, right? But it being one of the things that I feel like is important to me, I wanted to, just have my own platform where I could throw my 2 cents in the pot, be heard, throw some positive energy out there as well too, man, because I mean, we see it all the time, right? There's so much negativity in the world. There's so much negativity on the internet. You scroll through your timeline, you're seeing wars and people killing people and all this extra stuff. So I wanted a platform where it's like, nah, we put in some positive energy, we put in some light out there, man. That's what I want. That's the only thing I want to do. That's the only thing I want to do, right? So that's probably the first reason, literally just to throw my 2 cents in the pot, have my own platform, and hopefully motivate people, right? Put some positive energy to be inspirational, motivate people to do some of the things they want to do, which kind of is the perfect segue into the second reason why I started a YouTube channel. So, second reason I started a YouTube channel is for brand awareness. As you can see, if you were wondering what this shirt is and my little banner back there, whatever. I recently started a brand. Well, all right, so it's a brand called Abstract Assembly. Very in the very beginning stages of it as well too. So I'll backtrack on this as well too. So a while ago, this was years ago, I came up with the name, right? I think I was living in LA at the time, which was cool. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in Atlanta now, if that counts for anything. Originally from Maryland, damn, I can ramble, but originally from Maryland, moved to Atlanta, April of this year. Been out here, 5-6 months, whatever. But anyway, we'll get into that, whatever. I came up with this idea years ago called Abstract Assembly, and what it started out to be was just a platform for creatives, right? I just wanted a platform for myself. At the time, I think I was like doing music or whatever the case was, and I knew a lot of people. Was meeting a lot of people who did a lot of different things, right? So creatives, whether you were an artist, you were rapper, singer, you were producer, you were, a model, whatever it was, I wanted a platform where people can just create and build and bounce ideas off each other and motivate each other and inspire each other, man. And I had the name, and I knew, I just sat on the name. I had the name Abstract Assembly, I sat on it, and I'm like, I ain't really know. At that time, I was kind of going through a lot of personal things myself, so I kind of just put everything on ice, right? Excuse me if I'm talking fast. I've been told on numerous occasions that I talk real fast, so I'm gonna try to cool it a little bit, but that's kind of just me. Anyway, so yeah, brand awareness is another reason why I started this channel. I got this brand that I'm starting. I actually want it to grow. It's not a clothing brand. It's not a clothing brand, but it will actually have merch and a lot of different other things that I'm gonna slowly but surely start putting out for people to, you know, be a part of. If you want to purchase, cool. If you don't, cool. But I want it to grow to be a platform where it's gonna be an agency. Let's say that. I want to start a consulting agency come 2020. That's one of my goals. I don't want to dive too much into it, because it's very beginner stage as well too, but which kind of segues to the first reason, right? I want to be able to help people, right? As cliche and like cheesy as that might sound, I want to help people. I am infatuated with helping people solve their problems, man. Like I'm actually looking into being a life coach as well. I'm looking into getting a certification in that as well too, which the business will be. So I want to, and I actually have a certification already as a copywriter. So technically I'm a certified copywriter. So I'm into like marketing, kind of sort. I'm into a lot of different things, which is kind of what Abstract Assembly is well too, because it started off as me being interested in a bunch of different stuff, right? So, but yeah, I want to grow. I want to build brand awareness. So that as I'm building this, I'm learning as I go, but as I'm building this, man, I'm inspiring people on the way. I want to help people along the way, man. Like, I feel like I'm that person or that friend that you come to me, man, like with a problem. It's my problem immediately. Like, I want to help you, man. Like, I want to help you. So, man, I want to do this. I got this idea for this. I want to, you know, I'm having relationship problems. I'm having financial problems. I want to start a business. Like, I want to start an agency, which is what Abstract Assembly will be, to help other people, man, to like help. I want to help you bring out the best in you. Like, as cheesy as that might sound, but I want to help people solve their problems. I want to give my advice, my genuine advice, to people who are like me. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that have some of the same problems I have or had, or whatever the case is, right? But it's important to me, man, which I'm not going to ramble, but I'm going to that segue into the perfect third reason, which I think honestly is probably the most important reason to me personally, is spiritual obligation. Spiritual obligation. And that could honestly been the first point, but again, they weren't in any type of really order, but I'm 30 years old, believe it or not. Sorry if you saw a spit just fly in my mouth, sorry. But I just turned 30 this past April, believe it or not. And I can honestly tell you, in my 30 years of living on this world, we all have been through some ups and downs, right? We've all have gone through some things that have made us who we are to this day. And one of those journeys that I embarked on was, I wanted answers, man. I've been searching for purpose for the longest time, dog, for like some years now, maybe like past 5-6 years. I've been kind of like to myself, real low, you know what I'm saying? Just really looking for answers, man, and really building a relationship with a higher power. Those of us who, you know, I'm not gonna dive too into it now, but I know that I will on this channel. I am building a solid relationship with a higher power. Some people like to call it the universe, some call it God. I choose to call him God. So in this journey, I feel like he has led me to this point. I feel like the things that I've been through personally have gotten me to the point where it's like, all right, it's this now. At 30 being a new decade, 2020 being a new decade, it's the chapter that I feel like I'm on in my life where it's like, nah, this is it. This is what you want to do. This is what's important, and things of that nature, man. So I feel like, yeah, my relationships with God and my conversations with God, he's brought me here and he's told me to do exactly this. Hey, man, I want you to take what I've taught you and start inspiring other people. Start putting this stuff out there. Start, you know, having a positive impact or whatever the case is, man. So that's probably the most important reason, man. I feel like I'm being spiritually guided to speak to the world, man. And I don't care if it's just the people around me, my community, whatever the case is, or just my peers, or whatever the case is. But it being on the internet, the reach can be endless, you know? So I'm not trying to rap too long, but yeah, this is very introductory, like I said. But tune in, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna talk on a series of different conversations. This is what I wanna do for now and for the year to come. Like, this is what I'm on. And I want y'all to be a part. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on this journey, man. Like, let's help each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm still growing. I'm still learning a lot. And I promise you these will get a lot better. But as I said, this is the beginning. This is numero uno. Again, I am Don Thomas, joining the YouTube community. And I want y'all to be a part of this journey, man. So yeah, peace, love, and blessings. Thank you for tuning in. I think, what's the thing people say? Like, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. But yeah, this is where it's going to be at. Don Thomas Direct is the channel. You just watched episode 1. Let's get it. Thank you for tuning in. See you soon.